નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students. In earlier videos, we learnt about subject, verb, conquered. Today, we have to do exercise based on that our learning. But before starting, we have to understand, we have to revise what is subject, verb, conquered. While making sentences in English, the verb must always be in concord or agreement with the subject. While making sentences in English, we have to see that a verb always agreement with subject. Verb always agreement with the subject. You must follow these rules of subject verb concord while writing English or speaking in English. Singular subjects should have singular nouns. Plural subjects should have plural nouns. While we are writing or speaking in English, we have to see that if subject in a singular form, then we have to put verb in a singular form. If subject in a plural form, then we have to put verb in a plural form. So it is the main point of subject verb concord. Based on that main points, we have to start our exercise. So students, now let's start our exercise. First, exercise A is given here. Rewrite the following sentences using the correct form of verb according to the subject. We have to rewrite the sentences. If verb is not agreement with the subject, we have to change the verb and rewrite the sentences. So, first sentence is there. Some of the investors is still angry at the bank's notification. Some of the investors, here some of the investors is a subject of that sentence and is used here as a verb. But subject, some of the investors is in a plural form. Investors in a plural form. But here verb is used in a singular form. So what we have to change here? According to that subject, we have to put verb. So now what changes happen? See here. Instead of is, we have to put are here. Instead of is, we have to put are here. So according to the subject, we have to change it. So now finalized sentence become, some of the investors are still angry at the bank's notification. So now first sentence over. Now second one is there. This necklace along with its earrings have some of its diamonds missing. What is this sentence? This necklace along with its earrings. It's a subject of that sentence. This necklace along with its earrings. It's a whole subject of that sentence. But in that sentence, we are talking about a single necklace. We are not talking about earrings, but we are talking about necklace. So necklace is in a singular form. According to that singular form subject, we have to put singular verb here. Have is used here. Have is a plural verb. So instead of have, we have to do has here. So have changed according to the subject. According to the subject, necklace. So what we have to put here? So finalized sentence become like that. This necklace along with its earrings has some of its diamonds missing. Now sentence become like that. Can you understand now? Now third one. Third sentence we have to. Joan have forgotten her purse in the car. Joan have forgotten her purse in the car. Here June Juan is a third person singular. It's a person's name. It's a girl name. So we have to put, instead of have, we have to put has here because Juan is a singular subject. According to that singular subject, we have to put singular verb here. So instead of have, we have to put has. Instead of have, we have to put has here. So finalized sentence become like that. Juan has forgotten her purse in the car. Now fourth sentence, we have to understand. 1/3 of the pie have been eaten. Only a little are left. 1/3 of the pie have been eaten. Only a little. A little word is given here. A little means singular verb, singular subject. But here verb is used as a are. So are is a plural. So it's not a subject verb agreement here. So we have to put according to our subject verb here. Now what we have to change here? We have to put instead of are, we have to put here is. Instead of are, we have to put is. So now finalized sentence become 1/3 of the pie have been eaten. Only a little is left. What we have to put? Instead of are, we have to put is here. Understand now? Now next one is there. Fifth sentence. More than argument and debate, elucidation make things clear. More than argument and debate, elucidation make things clear. Here, elucidations is a subject of that sentence and make is a verb here. But elucidation is in a singular form. According to that singular form, we have to use verb. But verb is used in a plural form. Now what we have to change is here, we have to do instead of make. Instead of make, we have to write makes. We have to put s or es after verb. It's in a simple future, a simple present tense. So finalized sentence become like that. More than argument and debate, elucidation makes things clear. Can you understand now? Now next sentence. Sentence number 6. Either the dormouse were sleeping or he would be snoring. Either the dormouse were sleeping or he would be snoring. Either the dormouse, the dormouse is a singular subject here. According to that singular subject, we have to put verb, but verb where is used here and where is in a plural form. So what we have to change here? We have to write was instead of where. We have to write was instead of where. So finalized sentence become like that. Either the dormouse was sleeping or he would be snoring. Can you understand now? Ready. Now seventh sentence. Now we have to understand seventh sentence. There is never two lions in one lair. There is never two lions in one lair. So there, as you remember that, one rule came in subject verb concord agreement teaching points. If sentence started with there or here, we have to see the subject. There and here is not subject, but we have to see backside subject is given here. Here in that sentence, two lions is a subject. Two lions. According to two lions in a plural form. According to that two lions, we have to put verb instead of is. What we have to write here? Are. Instead of is, we have to write are. So finalized sentence become, there are never two lions in one lair. There are never two lions in one lair. Now next sentence, sentence number 8. Measles were a dangerous disease that commonly affected children. Here, measles. We can see that measles is a look like a plural form, but actually measles is a disease name, and it came in a singular form. It's known as a singular form. According to that singular subject, we have to put singular verb here. So verb is given in a plural form. Now what we have to change here? We have to change it into singular form. Measles, here instead of were, we have to write was a dangerous disease that commonly affected children. So finalize sentence like that. Measles was a dangerous disease that commonly affected children. Ninth number sentence. The average year earnings of a common man has increased radically. The average earnings of a common man has increased radically. The average earnings of a common man. Average, we are not talking here about a man, but we are talking about earnings. So earnings is a main subject of the sentence. According to earnings, we have to put verb here, but earnings in a plural form, and here verb is used in a singular form. So what we have to change here? We have to change the verb has. Instead of has, we have to put have here. So now finalized sentence become like that. The average earnings of a common man were increased radically. Can you understand now? Now 10th sentence. The doves and their king were deciding to pick a part of the net in their beaks and fly. The doves and their king. So it's a subject of sentence. The doves and their king is a subject of that sentence. According to that subject, here was is used, but actually subject in a plural form. So according to that plural form, we have to use verb in a plural form. So now what we have to change here? We have to change here the doves and their king instead of was. We have to put were, W-E-R-E, were deciding to pick a part of the net in their beaks and fly. So finalized sentence become like that. The doves and their king were deciding to pick a part of the net in their beaks and fly. Now can you understand, student? Here we complete our exercise A. Our exercise A's answer key is given downside here. See. Just see and compare your answers with answer key and complete all of your work in your grammar textbook with pencils. Okay? Can you understand? Answer key is given here. You have to complete your grammar textbook with pencils. And next exercise, exercise B, we studied in our next video. Okay, student? Thank you. Thank you for joining us.